Hi everybody, this is Lady T with your Aries, the gang's all here reading. I'm doing this reading on 8 April 2024, the day of the eclipse. So we'll see what kind of energy we get. I expect it'll be a lot. But let's get into it. Before we get started, I apologize. Thank you for your like, share, subscribes, your support to the channel in any kind of way. These readings are going to be longer because there's a lot of decks. And when I did the collective for this, I was sort of put in my spirit to continue to do these for each sign as well. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Um, let's get into your tarot reading, Aries. Center energy, understanding. So clarity, getting downloads, crown chakra, intuition. All of this is playing in for you so that you have an understanding that you did not have before. Crowning energy, we have balancing and roots. So getting grounded is going to be very important. To stay grounded is very important so that you can stay in balance as you are trying to move forward, because that's why it's in the challenge position. Maybe you're finding it challenging to stay in balance at this time. But getting to the roots of things, getting to the bottom of things, understanding things on a whole new level that you did not understand before. Undermining energy, separation. And you see here we've got the eclipse energy right there at the top. I'm led to tell you that it was separation from within you. Separation from yourself is what I'm getting. That's the challenge for you. That's the obstacle. So coming into balance, coming into wholeness of you. What led up to this? Respect and what was the other card under here? Hold on. Choices. So really being respecting of yourself, respecting of others as you make these choices and step out of this illusion, because the Seven of Cups, I think it is. Yeah, I think that's what this is. Seven of Choices. This is about illusions. This is about options and being confused in making an option. But as long as you stay in a respect for yourself and for others, you will make the right choice. Now, outcome energy here. We have overload, busy, feeling overwhelmed kind of thing in the challenge. A heavy burden here. You see how big that stone is that they're trying to carry. So overloaded, overburdened, and needing to get some order. So coming into order after feeling very overloaded, very overburdened, carrying the weight on your shoulders of the world. Okay, let's go into the Song of the Grandmother's cards for you, Aries. Let's see what we get. I apologize, I have not put the cover on this table, so the cards are going to sound a little bit louder than they normally would, and I apologize up front. Been trying to get the readings in where I can, very busy at work, and so again, my apologies, doing the best I can at this time. But I want to get these in while I have the energy, the time to do these, because otherwise I don't know when I'll be back to do more readings. Again, work schedule is really hectic right now. I'm just making sure they're in the upright as we get started. If they flip after I shuffle them, I don't care, but I always like to start off in the upright to give the true picture for each sign that I'm doing. I think we're good to go now. Couple more. Messages for Aries, please, from the Song of the Grandmother's Oracle. What do the grandmothers want to say today? Okay. I'm not going to take these two because they could have flipped when I hit the deck. But we'll take these. We have some in the challenge. Yeah, pretty much all of these are in the challenge. So let's see what we have here. So we have uprising. We've got the tornado. So this is about things being cleared out. This is about things clearing out so that you can have a solid foundation, a new beginning moving forward. It says indignant whirlwind, revolving revolution, leveling the field. This has to happen. This is a tower, right? To come in to clear things out, set the ground, reset the ground. I keep getting new beginning. I keep getting, you've got to let the old go so that the new can come in. Just really clearing energy is what I'm getting from that. Quite powerful energy. On top of that, of course, with this being the tornado, you know how powerful tornadoes are. Next, we have Grandmother Pearl viewpoint. This is about getting a new perspective, this understanding, center energy here. Love and forgiveness, change the narrative inside, see a new story. So, this is about changing the story you've been telling yourself for years. This is about understanding things on a whole new level. This is about forgiving what needs to be forgiven so that you are no longer held bound. You are no longer carrying that burden of the world on your shoulders because you've been carrying it for a very long time. We've got um, in the reverse, and this is interesting, this is separation too. And we had separation as your obstacle down here. It says nothing truly lost. Separation serves you now. Grow back what you need. So this is about regeneration uh, energy. This is about no longer being separated from yourself, growing back, pulling back your energy, growing back everything that's been lost, being blessed in that way. Next, we have magic with our grandmother star. How to cast a spell, dream, believe, imagine, ask, open the pathways. So, this is about stepping into your manifestation energy to embody yourself, to embody power, embody creative energy and passion again, so that you can create the world the way you would like it. We've got Grandmother Bluebell, hope, because now you are standing in trust, faith, and hope. You are the sunlight through the leaves searches for a place to land. Hope finds home in you. So this is again being able to step into the hope energy where you haven't been for a while. Next, we have Grandmother Turkey. We've got hindsight. Again, understanding things on a whole new level, looking back at some things, and then really taking an honest look at some things. We've got viewed in retrospect, situations change their charge, try on future lens. So, this is about stepping into the new energy and being able to look at things from a higher perspective, a different perspective, a new perspective, so that you see things more clearly. We've got Grandmother Prairie, we've got exploration, we've got curiosity, expands opportunity, open wide to new. So, again, being in a receptive mode for the newness trying to come in with a curious mind. That's going to really help you to understand some things and not get attached to the emotions of it all, is what I'm getting. We're going to move into the soul journey lesson messages. Let's see what we get for you, Aries. We'll read them once I get them all out. What else, Spirit? Give me some more. What else for Aries? What else for Aries? Okay, let's see what we have. The first card that came out is envy. There was a lot of emotions that you had not really dealt with, had not really released, were holding on to, and that's part of the burden you were carrying. You've got envy. I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So there was some kind of envy that you were having towards someone. We've got blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. You wanted to blame others instead of taking responsibility. Um, and that's a lesson you came to know and understand. We've got death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Again, allowing things to close out so that you can have this new beginning with the death energy. There's a little bit of fear here, right? Because change is difficult, right? Change is not always easy. It says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love and, and move beyond this fear energy, and still continue to move forward, step into your power. Because here's the change card. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement, so things must move, things must change. Okay, you must change, things around you must change, and change is inevitable. It's constant, right? And now we have the last one, purpose. I know what I'm here to do. So this is about you standing in your purpose as well, because now you've got that clarity, that understanding of what your purpose could be. This is the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle. Let's go ahead and see what we get for you, Aries. Ancestors, what do you want to say to Aries? Messages for Aries from the ancestors, please. Messages for Aries, please. Thank you. What else, please? Give me some more. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see what we have. First card that came out is the Altar of Earth, Limitless Prosperity in reverse. So you are not stepping into the prosperity end of things yet. Maybe you don't feel like you deserve it, whatever the case may be. But it's not in the upright yet. Root of the Earth, inspired action, because you haven't taken the necessary action that needs to be taken at this time. But you're on the path to do so because you have trust the path. So trust that you are being led, trust that you are surrounded by your spiritual team. They are guiding you at this time. Trust and have faith, have hope, and believe. Next, we have the trickster, ego and excess. So again, be careful with the trickster energy. This could be your energy where you feel like and you're having an ego death, or you could be doing things in excess. So be careful with that. We've got altar of water, love overflowing. Allow the love that spirit wants to give you to come in, that others want to give you to come in. That replenishment, that renewal energy is what I'm getting that there. The star, spiritual rebirth, there it is. The regeneration we talked about up there. And then we have the martyr, sacrifice and self-reflection. So you martyr because you want to let things die that need to die. And with that self-reflection comes the clarity, comes the understanding that you're looking for, because you are trying to understand what happened, why it happened, etc., etc. We've got the lords and the ladies here. Let's see what they have to say for you, Aries. One more. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, lords, ladies, what do you got to say to Aries at this time? Please give me the messages for Aries. Let the cards fall out completely. Thank you. We'll read them after I get them all out. What else do we have for Aries, please? Aries. Anything else? Okay, thank you. Okay, we've got one in the reverse, some in the upright, some in the challenge, almost reverse, but we'll take it in the challenge just because it's not all the way straight up reverse. All right, let's see what we have. First one we have here, be free of control, make daily choices guided by your higher self. So again, allow yourself to be led. So the choices that you make are the right ones that are full of respect for yourself, full of love for yourself, and are guided by your higher self at this time. Release control and allow yourself to be led. Love, peace, and prosperity, the three elements for living well. These are trying to come in for you to not only give you balance, not only give you peace, but also to bring in the abundance. Next we have out of the dark. Be the way of new light and learning. So again, as you come into this understanding, you're going to be lighter. You're going to be able to share this light and you're going to walk in a new energy. In the reverse, we have duality of living, feel and balance the fear and the love. And so this is about you. Again, we have the balance card up here, trying to balance this energy. But right now, you're not able to, so that's okay. You're going to get there. Just have trust and faith in the process. In the challenge, we have move away from manipulation, refine the gift of true listening. So this is about really, really listening to your intuition, really, really listening to those people in your life that are important to you, and not reverting to any kind of manipulation in your relationships at this time. Next, we have accept the lessons, find contentment in the journey. So again, having an attitude of gratitude at this time, wherever you may be on the journey, okay? Trusting the path, being led. In the challenge, we have consider others. Open your heart before you express. So this is about watching what you say, watching your tongue, watching how it comes across, all of that. Next we have you are loved no matter what has happened. So this is about you understanding that regardless of anything that's happened, everybody still loves you. Everybody still wants your highest good. That's your family, that's your friends, that's your spiritual team, that's everybody. Relationships, any kind, right? And then there are no failures. Life is not about the results you gain. So this is about understanding that because things did not work out the way you wanted them to work out, there is no failure in that. There was lessons to be learned here, and understanding the difference. And stop blaming yourself. Stop feeling envious of others, and walking in fear, and all of that. It's just it's changing the narrative you're telling yourself as you go into these future steps of your journey. Okay, let's do a couple more here. This is the Akashic Truth Oracle. Beautiful cards. I'm going to tell you, I really take my time when I buy my decks because I'm really captured by the imagery, the energy, the colors. I mean, so you won't find me with just ordinary decks. I take my time to find my decks. But when I find them, they're beautiful. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for the Akashic Truth for Aries? What do we have? Give me some messages. Let them fall out completely. Flip over completely. Thank you. What do we have for Aries, please? Okay. Got it in the upright here. Nice. First one says inner peace. We'll read them all as I finish getting them out. Give me some more for Aries, please. Thank you. I had a few pop out there. Anything else? Quite a few in the challenge. Again, these are in the challenge. Well, these are in the upright, but this one is in the challenge. So let's see, the one on the top in challenge, upright, upright. Okay, let's see what we have. First one we have here is inner peace. Remember, that's your crowning energy trying to come in, the balance here. You are letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration within you. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibrational outcome for you. So this is again walking in peace regardless of the environment, regardless of what is going on around you, and making that choice to stay in your peace. Here we got another card of balance. We've talked about that already. Bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. So, really taking the action now is going to prevent some negative repercussions on the other side. So, really paying attention to that. Standing in your authenticity, no longer being separated from yourself, no longer feeling separated from yourself, but coming together, coming into the fullness thereof of you. Standing in your authenticity, be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. Because when you stand in your true, higher self, authentic energy, that is beautiful energy and it is naturally attracting. We've got enabling. There is someone you're helping, or are you? In reality, you may be enabling them to continue in negative patterns and never take full responsibility for themselves. Step back and let things play out. So, again, you're being asked to stop any kind of enabling behavior that you are exhibiting to help somebody because it's really not helping them. We've got deception. You are not seeing the entire picture of a person or situation. It may be purposely withheld from you, or you may be choosing to look the other way or betray yourself in some way. It's time to gain clarity, and that's that understanding that's coming in as your center energy. You're going to get some understanding here. We have strategies and planning in the challenge. Your actions have taken you to a new phase in your spiritual evolution. Now is the time to plan and strategize for the highest possible outcome. So make a plan, step it out, and follow it. Next, we have forgiveness. Second time forgiveness came out. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It's time to forgive someone or maybe even yourself so you can stay on the path to your highest potential. Yeah, because what we do, we have a tendency to self sabotage because we blame others or we blame ourselves. And it's just that internal pain that has to be addressed. Next, we have obligation. There's some sort of obligatory feeling you have here in the situation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. And maybe that's that carrying the world on your shoulders energy, right? Out of obligation, you feel like you have to do this. But in all essence, maybe you don't. It says take charge. This is standing in your power. You've taken a backseat in a relationship or situation and may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control once again. So, where are you not taking charge that you need to stand up and say, enough already, right? We've got trust in yourself, again, having trust, faith in your higher self, having trust, faith that you are being led, that you are being guided. Um, you've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. So, again, you are meant to learn how to trust yourself again so that you can move on and be whatever you want to be in your highest self capacity. We've got shame here, and I knew it was going to come out because when I was talking to you, I felt shame even when the blame card came out, but shame didn't come out down here. Um, you've carried this burden for too long. It's time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward happiness. Yeah, you get to release yourself from the shame, from this story you've been telling yourself, from this burden you've been carrying for so long. It's time to release it. Next, new beginning. Perfect, right? You release this, you get a new beginning. This card is putting you on notice that a change is at hand. It may feel like things are falling apart, or that's only to make room for the new. Be open to synchronicities and be willing to take risks at this time. So this is about change coming in. It may feel like a tower moment to you, but again, Aries, this is for your highest good. stuck in fear. We've talked about fear already. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. So do it afraid, right? Because when you do it afraid, you're still using your courage to take that step, to take that risk, and do what your heart is truly guiding you to do. We've got connect to intuition. Again, you've got to learn to start listening to yourself again, trusting yourself that what is truly being told to you from you, your higher self, is truly what the truth for you. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in the situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. And then the last one, a new path. So you've got a new beginning and a new path. So you've got a new path opening up to you. And so now you're just being asked to step out of this energy, release the old, so that as you go along this path, you're not carrying the world anymore. You're not carrying the stuck energies, the fear, the blame, the shame, the envy, any of that. You're no longer carrying any of that. It's actually beautiful energy. Let's go ahead and pull your higher self messages. One more. Messages for Aries, please. Messages for Aries. Messages for Aries. Woo! Okay. I'll go get that in a minute. That one flew literally across the room. Okay. Transformation. We'll talk about it once I get them all out. What else? What else, Spirit? What else for Aries? Okay. What else? Anything else? Last go around. Okay, let me grab that other one and we'll talk about it. Oh, there's a couple over here. They're in the challenge. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. Okay, in the upright we have transformation. So again, change, death, and rebirth. We've talked about it already. But this is a transformation that's for your highest good. So this is about you coming into the energy to receive this change, to be in a place that is cooperating with spirit at this time is what I'm getting. We've got confusion. This could bring confusion because you've got a lot of choices. Maybe you've been in an illusion before and that's clearing up. So that's where the confusion could be coming in, because you need to get some direction on how you want to move forward. What do you want to do? This is the time also for you to make that plan. And what I'm getting to tell you about the plan is what you want it to be. Where are you being led? What is truly your passion? What is truly your authentic desire at this time? We've got acceptance, stepping into acceptance, no longer fighting this. We've got you're not alone. Again, your spiritual team, family, friends, all kind of support around you. Picked up that card. We've got manifest, so you can step into your manifesting energy. And this is challenging because you're not in that place of balance yet. Because change, again, we've had change come out at least 3 times. Because this change is for your highest good, and really stepping into that energy to allow it so that you can be free and be your authentic self. Next, we're going to move into the Divine Masters Oracle. One more. Divine Masters messages for Aries, please. Divine Masters messages for Aries, please. Okay, and the challenge. The Divine Director. We'll get through them as I get them all out. Melchizedek. Hathor. What else, please? Give me some more. What else for Aries? Give me some more. Give me some more. Last go around. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about it. First one we have here is the Divine Director. Trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. So again, making room, getting rid of the old, releasing, renewing, being refilled, even regenerating. Whatever was lost, it's coming back to you. But if you're not in a place to receive it because you're still in fear, you're still trying to, tell yourself the old narrative that is no longer applicable, as this understanding comes in, that kind of thing, you're going to be, in resistance energy. So really, really watch out for that, Aries. We've got Melchizedek, divine knowledge, higher learning, commit to your vision through study. So you may need to learn some things. You may also be given some higher wisdom on some things that you may need to follow up with by learning more about it. We've got Hathor, light activation, acceleration, brilliance, stand in your light. Again, don't dim your light, shine your light, stand in your power. We've got Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. So continuing to have the service mindset is going to bring the spiritual abundance in your life because service is just one of the highest forms of love, right? We've got Lakshmi and Ganesh, prosperity vibration. You are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. Again, this is something that you manifested that's trying to come in. In the challenge, we have Ishtar, inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails. So really trusting your heart, trusting your intuition, trusting yourself again. And then we have Joan of Arc, sacred activist, do not be afraid, stand up for your beliefs. So this is about standing in your power, your truth, your authenticity, because this is who you are. And you can't run away from you. Eventually you're going to shine through. You know what I mean? We're going to go into the numerology messages now. Numerology messages for Aries, please. Numerology messages for Aries. Thank you. What else? Anything else? Last go around. Anything else? Okay. All right, let's talk about it. So the first one we have here is change in the challenge positions, number 5. Again, you've had change here a number of times. I'm not going to go over that again. But we've got time out here. This is about going within. This is about taking some time to take care of you, to release, to purge, to really do what you need to be doing. Take the action you need to, because this is going to be about personal growth. This is so you can have that understanding. This is so you can walk into this next phase of your journey, not carrying the weight of the world anymore, because this is going to require perseverance as you move forward. Okay, this is going to require you to put one step in front of the other, and really pursue your own happiness. We've got nature here, so this is about getting out, and nature is going to be very beneficial, very grounding to you, as I spoke to you up here. We've got manifestations in the reverse, and you're not, you don't want to manifest in negative energy anyway. So your manifestations aren't coming in right now because of that. And then we have health. This is about taking care of your health, doing what you need to do to maintain your health, to rest, taking a time out, eating right, getting plenty of rest, drinking water, all of those good things, meditating, praying, whatever it is for you, right? Now we're going to move into the inner child oracle messages. We've got one more deck after this before we close out with a postcard from Spirit. What inner child messages do you have for Aries, Spirit? What inner child messages do you have for Aries? One more. One more. Inner child messages for Aries. Inner child messages for Aries. Inner child messages for Aries. Let them fall out completely, flip over completely. Thank you. Inner child messages for Aries, please, Spirit. Thank you. Give me some more, please. Last go around, give me some more. Okay, thank you. Let's turn these around. Okay, so we've got some in the challenge, quite a few in the challenge. Some of the uprights, some more in the challenge. Okay. The first one we have here is be still. Again, this is that time out energy. Cultivate a space of stillness and silence and just be. So this is going within. This is not being afraid to just be. Okay. In the challenge, we have flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. So maybe dancing, maybe getting lost in music will help you to release and to just heal. We've got go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. Again, time within, meditation, yoga. We've got let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. Again, this is about feeling things, to heal them, to understand, so that you can release them. We've got let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. Take off the lenses that tell you that the world is not good. You are worthy. You are worth it all, my love. Standing in your power, understanding how wonderfully worthy you are. Find your haven. This is a place of wonder waiting just for you. This is your sacred space, wherever you may find that to be. We've got you deserve to be seen. Let yourself be known. Again, let your light shine. And the last one, connect to eternity within. Let yourself be held by love. So that as you go through this meditation, as you go through these steps, your spiritual team is going to come in and aid you and give you support. We're going to go into the Astro Guides messages for you, Aries. Other messages from the Astro Guides Oracle. What are the messages from your guides, Aries? Other messages from your guides. What else? Okay, anything else? Okay, quite a few messages from your guides, so let's talk about it. Let me get these facing the right way so I can read them. Okay, a lot of cards came out, and I see some repeating numbers too. First one, we have Deceit, Guardian Angel. This is about being honest with yourself, okay? This is about no longer walking in deceit. This is about seeing things clearly and understanding things on a whole new level. We've got Disruption, Helper Guides. Again, that's that tornado energy we talked about in the very beginning. The disruption is for your higher good, for the change to occur, for things to be leveled so that you can start with a clean slate. We've got 4, Pleasure, Joy Guides. So stepping back into your joy as you get back in touch with your inner child. We've got Shadow, Healer Guides. So this is the shadow. This is the separation we talked about over here. Coming into balance, coming back together. We've got number 12, Pause, Higher Self, Time Out Energy. In the reverse, we have Invention, Helper Guides. So this is about inventing the new you, but that's in reverse because it's not happening just yet. We've got Purpose with the Teacher Guides. Again, we've talked about the purpose because we already had the purpose card come out. We've got Boredom, Teacher Guides. Again, understanding that not everything is meant to be exciting. Sometimes life is boredom, right? Sometimes, it is the mundane, right? Next, we have Leap of Faith. You've got 3 out here already twice. No, 3 times. So 333 could be significant to you. 5s could be significant to you as well. They represent change. So taking this leap of faith is that action, that step. To go through this transformation, to go through this change, to trust in what you are being led to do. Because your truth is trying to come in with the higher self, the truth of who you truly are, not the lies you've told yourself, not the lies you've believed. We've got number 14, which is also another 5. Again, taking action with the leadership card here, taking action in your own life, taking that first step. We've got Restriction. This is about you self-sabotaging and restricting yourself. Okay, with thinking, behaviors, patterns, whatever you want to call that. We've got Deprivation, feeling deprived, okay, and that renewal energy coming in for you to fill your cup again. We've got number 39, Perseverance. Again, another message of moving forward in spite of. We've got adventure because the journey is going to begin for you. Your new path is trying to open up here, but you've got to take the first step. Number four, we've got support because you are going to be supported by your spiritual team. They are all around you, even now. And then we have closure, allowing things to end so that you can move forward. Closing the door on all the burden, closing the door on the lies that you believed, that you were told, that you thought were true, however you want to interpret that. Now we're going to move into the last messages for you, Aries, and this is the postcards from Spirit. Messages for Aries, please. Okay, got a couple that came out. What else for Aries? Okay, some more. I don't read these in reverse, so we'll just pick them up. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. Anything else? That's it. Alright, no particular order. I'm going to turn these around so that I can read them in the upright. I don't read these in reverse anyway. Quite a few messages for you, so let's see what we got, Aries. Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll never get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, or find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment to achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment, empty yourself so that you can be filled with something more, something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into this loop, what you're really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lie. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you. Loving you so, so much. Dear you, human beings spend huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you are spiritual, immortal being, taking on the temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from the spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity and ego, you begin to see through the eyes of the small self and have less connection to your soul self. You may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see the magic is everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit, who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of this whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind, in alignment with divine intelligence, is unstoppable. The world is yours to co-create. You are so loved, and we are all behind you. Dearest you, pump up the music, bang the drum, get on up and start that hustle toward your goals and dreams. There are times to be still, but this is not one of them. Now is the time to make that first move. Say yes to life. Pick up the phone, make that decision, and take that one step toward the gods or us. Expect a cascade of changes, good news, and opportunities to show up as if by magic. Well, we know it's really spirit and all of us moving things around for your benefit. The point is that we are saying go for it. Take positive action towards your dreams, even if the outcome isn't an exact fit for your agenda. It will all be orchestrated by spirit and arrive in divine appropriate timing. Don't you just love how it all works? We love you so, so much. Dearest you, going the extra mile to achieve your dreams and putting in some overtime will reap big rewards. Now's the time for you to act, to stir up some energy and put those plans into action. There are many windows of opportunity that open but close quickly when you don't take the risk and go for it. Today, be confident that your hard work will pay off and you'll feel that satisfaction and fulfillment of reaching your desired outcome. It might turn out even better than you expected. Isn't that amazing? Remember, however much work you're willing to put in, we will match it tenfold on our end. Everyone over here is rooting for you to win the game of life. So just do it. Loving you so, so much. Dearest you, let us ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment to moment experience, thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing the magic it out there, but it never could be found out there. So we want to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up, and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free, and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Look within and be joyful even for the tears and loss, for they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute. We all love you like crazy over here. Dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right places, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up with any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know that miracles are being concocted for you, and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come or who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is our department. Spirit knows what's best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it. Relax. If you only knew how much you were loved. Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act if if you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have enough courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world. Interact with it and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has the life you want, co-creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were true. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you are the luckiest person in the planet. You will be, for you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. Just trying to make sure I don't have a card stuck here. Dearest you, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and push back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is it's time to dive in and allow that new version of life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. We're so proud of you. Dear you, sometimes you just feel like no one understands you, you're not heard, or even that you don't count. This, my dear, is a terrible illusion, and although your feelings tell you that abandonment is real, well, we who love you know better. You are never alone, and even when rejection happens, you are ultimately being protected so better things can replace what wouldn't have worked in the first place. Everyone on this side of the veil is watching over you and rooting for your ultimate success. Life loves you, we love you, and you are a unique spark of the universe and always connected to the light and to source. You are always in our care. Trust and keep the faith. Love you always and forever. Okay, yep, we've got one more after this one. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take that first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You'll be so glad you did because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. And your last one. Dearest you, there are times you get lost but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. This isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much, we really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Well, Aries, I hope that this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.